Alright, hello guys. It is Friday today. It feels like I haven't sat in front of a camera in a while. I don't... Like, where do I start? Where do I start? I don't really know what to start. I don't know what we're doing today. We're gonna go to the gym and train. My knuckle, it's healed. If I smash it up too bad, it will just swell up again, you know. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but I think I'll title it something like how to hit the heavy bag, because I'm gonna show you guys some combinations, how to get good form on the heavy bag, how to balance yourself properly when you're hitting the heavy bag. So this is obviously gonna be for beginners and people who are self-taught, because there's not really much I can teach people that are more than 2 years into boxing, because that's the same as me. I'm only 2 years into, 3 years. But regardless, yes, that's what we're gonna do today. So my knuckle is healed. I have been training all week. I've trained all week. It's been great. I've actually been able to box. Oh yeah, I did want to mention, last Friday, I went up to a different gym to go sparring. I know it's weird, right? The other gyms usually come down to us. So I did that. I got changed, I sparred. It was great sparring. I didn't really feel in it. Like, I felt trash. You know, my main problem when I'm sparring, I feel like, is when I get put under pressure, I don't throw enough. So let's say I'm getting boxed, right, and I'm being pushed back, someone's coming towards me. I just shell up. I just defend, and I don't throw while other people are throwing, right? That's something that I've seen about myself that I want to work on now. Whenever someone punches me, I want to punch back as well, and you know, throw more. Just throw more in general. So that's my main goal that I'm going to work on for now. But what was I saying again? So we did the sparring. I was getting changed, ready to leave. I just left the change room, and these two lads came up to me. These two kids, about 14. They came up to me and they were like, "Yo, are you on YouTube?" And I was really flustered. Like, I was like, "Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Like, do you know me?" And they was like, "Yeah. Like, we love watching your videos. Like, we're subscribed." And I was like, I don't know what. I just found it so crazy that I got recognized, especially down here, because where I live is such a small area. You know, such a small area, and there's only 4,000 of us. And it was just so crazy for me to get noticed. I want to apologize for just being so awkward, because I am such an awkward person. It's much easier for me to talk to a camera because I can take big pauses and think about what I'm going to say and then just cut it. But I really do appreciate you guys watching my videos. And yeah, I don't, what else was I going to talk? I didn't film a video earlier this week. I love how we do this at the start of every video. This video is completely just about boxing, but I always just sit in my room and just chat about the week and what's gone on. But it's good because quite a lot of stuff has happened. Earlier this week, I had like a skin reaction. Let's just say stinging nettles, right? You know when you get stung by a stinging nettle and you get this like little like marks, like bumpy marks on you? Yeah, I had that all over my body. It comes up at night for some reason. I think it's like an allergic reaction to something. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's been really messing with my sleep. So my sleep schedule at the moment is really messed up. I am fighting on the 20th. I think I'm fighting on the 20th. My coach has told me, you know, there's a couple shows coming up actually. There is one on the 20th, and I think there might be one afterwards. But yeah, I'm gonna be training for that fight. Hopefully, fighting on the 20th. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Hopefully it'll be good. I'm gonna train real hard for it. I've been doing my sprints. I've been doing all that. My shin splints have gone. Again, they've just gone. I don't know why it happens, it just keeps happening. But anyway, I've been talking for a long time. I know this video is about getting better at bag work, and I've just rambled about a lot of random stuff. I'm sorry, you can skip it if you want to. But yes, I'm gonna cut now. I think that's everything I've covered. I think I've covered everything. Everything that's gone on in the week. We've gone over it all now. Now we can get back to the main focus of this video, which is gonna be bag work and helping you guys get better at the bag, because that's what we all want, right? We all want to get better at hitting the bag. We all want to get better form, better balance. With all of that being said, I will see you guys when I get to the gym. Yeah. Alright, so it's like 7:05 now, maybe even later. I left really late. It's so bright now that I just forget that it's actually time to go, because I'm just so used to going when it's dark. I haven't been to this gym in like 2 weeks. Well, on my own anyway. I went with my boy, we did some sparring, but you know, I haven't gone and just trained on my own for like 2 weeks. Finally able to go back and train now, because my knuckle is all healed up. It's not swollen anymore like it was before. I'm still gonna take it light though, and make sure I don't damage it again, because that was a really long week and a half not being able to box. Every time I get injured, man, I hate it. Every time I get injured and I have to do nothing, laziness, laziness, laziness is all I feel. Yeah, I'm gonna take you guys through, show you how to be more comfortable when hitting a heavy bag, and I'm gonna show you some combinations, and you know, I'm just gonna show you everything, and you know, just how to get better at hitting a heavy bag. That would be the main goal of this video, to get you guys better at hitting the bag. So, yeah. All right, I just got down here. My socks are drenched. Like, they are fully soaked. I walk here, it was raining real bad, and these shoes right here, these, they're basically like, water goes straight through them. So, this is not very comfortable, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I just got down here, it's about 8 o'clock, so we've got about an hour. They've got this now, I showed it last video. I have never really boxed, like used the bag with this. It's like really like anti-slip. Yeah, I'm gonna get warmed up first, and then yeah, we'll get into I don't know, what do we call this? Like a tutorial. Get into the lesson. Yeah, I do have an extra wrap, an extra hand wrap that I'm gonna wrap around this knuckle just to take extra precaution, because I'm just nervous. Like if I train tonight, I get home and my knuckle's swollen. I don't know what I'll do. Wouldn't be ideal, so it's always good to take extra precautions so that doesn't happen. Anyway, let's get warmed up. My camera is on low charge, but I bought my charger this time. So, we're good. I choose my hat. I left without it as well. When I was on my way, I left without it, and I was like, nah, I gotta go back and grab it. So I did, and now we're good. Alright, I'm nice and warm, so yeah, let's do it. And getting a glove on with 2 pairs of wraps on one arm is not easy. Yes. I think we're going to do this in steps. So, step 1 will be finding comfort on the bag. The main thing I see beginners doing when they hit the bag is they throw their weight around and they don't know really where to put their punches. So I think first we'll do placement of punches. So the first thing is, what you're gonna do, you're gonna find your balance on the bag. All we're gonna do is throw a 1-2. All right, so you're gonna be in your stance, right hands up, legs at good, you know, angle distance. All we're gonna do is throw 1, 2, and that. That, drill that a couple times, and that's going to get you comfortable with just throwing simple punches at the bag, right? Because you don't want to just go in. Everyone loves going in and smashing a heavy bag, but you know, if you're trying to improve your technique and form, you want to get comfortable first. So you don't want to be punching like this. You know what I'm saying? There's no skill behind that, I'm just throwing my arms around. You want to have good technique, punching with the hips. So we're going to drill 1-2s. After you're comfortable with that, we'll start throwing in hooks, and then we'll start doing combinations. So first of all, you want to be comfortable in your legs. So I always tell you guys, remember the stance, front leg forwards, back leg at a bit of a diagonal. You know, you've got this gap in between here. Hands up, weight on the back leg, and you're here. So when you're punching the bag, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't drop the hands, keep the hands up at all times. When this hand comes back to the face. When you punch it, back to the tip. You don't want to drop it like this. You don't want to, yeah? Because then you're just going to get beat up. So, always comes back to the chin. I'm going to drill that a couple times. Just a 1, 2. Maybe get quicker as you do it. Maybe move. Go for the body. You know, different variations that you can do. And then once you're comfortable with that, we're gonna start adding combinations, right? Balance is probably the main thing with this. You want good balance when you're on the bag. So, for instance, when you're new to boxing, you don't really know where to put your feet. And that's pretty much all it is, really. Boxing's kind of all just in the feet. So find your balance with your feet first. So you don't want to be like this, punching like this. You don't want to be leaning forwards when you're in the bag. You know, do this. It's really, you're not going to improve. That's nothing, that's stupid. So what we're going to do is a combo. We're going to do a 1, 2, 3. So a 1, 2, and a hook. All right. I want you to watch my feet. Let me just see if I can. So I'm here, right? I'm going to go 1, 2. See my leg twists. So I'm here. I throw a jab, and then my hips twist into the 2. Yeah. 1, 2, and then when I throw the hook, my feet are going to twist again. 1, 2, 3. See this? Now this doesn't have to be so over-exaggerated all the time. Let me fix where you're looking. You don't have to always over-exaggerate the twist on the hook, but usually hooks come from your hips, right? So you want that twist, right? Yeah, it doesn't have to be that over-exaggerated, but you do want that twist. So we're gonna go jab, and that's it. Right, and then we're gonna do that. Just find your balance. Don't put yourself off balance. Alright? We're gonna find our balance, we're gonna be in our stance, and we're literally just gonna go 1, 2, and that's it. Make sure the hands are always up. Alright? Go for the body, we're gonna mix it up. That's what we're gonna do. Just a ba, ba, ba. Okay? So do that a couple times. Make sure you're watching your feet and record yourself while you're doing it, guys. It's the most important thing. Just record yourself so you can look back, see where you're making a mistake. Yeah, so the main thing really is just not throwing yourself off balance. Being calm on the bag. You can be all aggressive and do all these combos once you've learned the absolute basics. Because once you've learned the basics of boxing, well, then it just comes to experience in the ring of getting better. But you want to, you know, if you're just beginning and you're smashing the bag, doing whatever, you're not going to improve. But with the heavy bag, you can improve your footwork, your combos. So, speaking of footwork, once you've drilled this a couple of times, right? Now we're going to go on to step 2, combinations, but kind of complex combinations. What we're going to do, I'll show you. This is the combination I want you to try. 1, 2, hook, and then with our feet, we're going to pivot with our feet. So it's a lot easier said than done. I see a lot of people really struggling with pivoting, but it's a really good footwork to learn for boxing, and you know, once you get it down, it's really not that hard. So pretty much watch my feet. Okay, we're gonna go 1, 2, hook, and then we're gonna go like this. You see this? This is a pivot. It allows me to change the angle. Right, watch my feet. 1, 2. Hook. Foot comes out with the hook. And then we literally just do this. We're dancing, that's what we're doing. We're literally dancing. Alright? Ba, ba, ba. And then we're going to hook again. Alright? So let's try it on the bag. Ba, ba, ba. Okay? And now I'm over here. Whatever I want. Alright? So I'll show it again. See this? See where I'm at? I've hooked him. My head is off the center line, my hand is still up. And now I've moved. And I can move it again. Okay? Alright? So try that out. Okay? That footwork should drill into your mind the more you try to do it, the more you focus on it, practice it a lot. And you know, pivots can be used in a lot of different combinations and a lot of different scenarios. So get those down and you will find, you know, the better you get with pivots, your footwork, that's where balance comes in on the bag. So if you're balanced on the bag, you know, you're gonna just be able to move around it loads, you know. Once you find your balance, you can move around the bag. See how I'm moving around it? Alright? It all comes to you with time. Okay? But yeah, the main thing is balance. So make sure your feet always stay in this stance when you're hitting the bag and just keep at range, right? The proper way to hit this thing is to not just jump on it. Don't just jump on it and throw whatever you want. Don't throw yourself off balance with your punches. Stay in your stance, stay calm, and do your simple 1-2s, maybe step-offs. So you can try 1-2, step back, 1-2 again. Alright? Alright? And it all just comes with maintaining that stance, that balance. That's what it is, it's maintaining that balance. Keeping your head up like this, but your chin down. So like this. See, my head's not up here, so I can't get knocked. Protected. And I'm here. I can block body shots, head shots. I can roll. I can lean. I can slip. Alright? And you know, slipping doesn't put me off balance. See here? But I'm still in balance. Because of this leg. If this leg was here and I tried to slip, now I'm not on balance. Now I'm gonna fall. So that's why feet, most important part. This is a little recap, right? You've just walked into the gym. We're gonna hit the heavy bag. Now, don't jump on it like this, right? Doing whatever, you know, being off balance. That's no good, right? If you wanna hit the heavy bag, and look cool, if you want to look cool, if you want to look good while hitting a heavy bag, it all comes down to balance and knowing what you're going to throw. Don't just throw random punches, alright? You want combinations in your mind that you're going to throw, okay? And drilling these combinations will just get you better in general in the ring and, you know, in boxing. So we're going to do combinations. First combination is a 1-2. And then we're going to step back, maybe move around the bag. You know, just work that jab on it. And stay light on the feet. See this? Whenever I jab, I'm stepping in with the jab. I'm not jabbing and just like this. You can jab like that, but usually with the jab is to close distance or to tag points, okay? So, my opponent's here. I'm going to step in and step out. Jab and move. Jab. So, work on the jab and moving around the bag first. Once you're good at that, once you can jab and move, you can jab, move, jab. Once you can move and jab, then start implementing a 1-2, okay? So then we're gonna go, yeah? comfortable with that, add the hook, okay? You know, just feel the bag out, stay loose. Good. Alright, after that, then we're gonna add the pivot. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, pivot, and then throw the final hook. Okay? 1, 2, foot comes out, pivot, hook. That's the combination. Alright? 1, 2, 3. Well, that's one of the combinations. Now I'm going to show you just a couple of combinations that I usually do that you can practice that will hopefully improve your form and you can just get better at just punching in general, right? So the first combination, do a 1, 2, we're going to step back and then we're going to come in, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Alright? That's it, that's all we're going to do. We're going to go back, back, step back, step in with the jab, back, 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 roll, move out, alright? So I'm going to do it quickly. Very simple for the first one, very simple combination, also be effective in sparring. So, very simple but effective, it's a good combination. Second combination, I think we'll do 4 combinations. Second one, bit more complex. Alright, so what we're going to do, 1, 2, 3, we're going to pivot, and then from here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So triple hook. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, bring the leg out, pivot, and then 1, 2, 3, and then roll afterwards, okay? Alright, so I'll show you quickly. Good for switching angles, will sharpen you up and get you more comfortable at doing pivots and moving your feet in awkward positions. Alright, so number 3. This one's also very simple, very easy to learn. Not much complex footwork or anything about it. All it is, jab, cross, hook, cross and jab as we move out. Alright, that's the only difficult-ish part about it, is when you move out, my feet. I'm really sorry about this angle, by the way. It's really difficult for me to get a good angle where you can see my feet and the bag because this camera just doesn't like standing up. But when you jab, bah, see this? Alright? Bah. Just a slight move in the feet. Alright? Bah. Like that, alright? 1, 2, 3. Alright? The last combination I'm going to show you, probably the most complex one in terms of movement. What we're going to do is we're going to go jab, cross, then we're going to step in with our back leg here. We're going to go hook, hook, and then we're going to pivot and end it with a hook. Alright? So I'm going to show you how it looks from the front. We're going to go jab, cross, step in like this, hook, hook, then pivot and hook, okay? Alright, quite a lot of movement in that one. If you're just starting out, I wouldn't bother if it's too much, but if you have a bag, if you have a bag at home or you have a bag you can drill on, just drilling these, recording yourself doing it, and just getting better at doing it over and over again, it will help you out in the long run. You will get more comfortable in the bag. You will be able to hit it, better. But I'm gonna say it again, okay? Because of the main focus of this video is to help you out. Punches come from the hips. So when you're punching the bag, make sure you're using your hips and you know where you're putting your punches. Don't just throw a punch for the sake of throwing a punch, because it won't land. It will be very awkward, there most likely won't be any power from it. And a lot of tutorial-based videos that I do, I repeat a lot of things because that's really all there is to it with, the basics. punches come from the hips. I've said it before. Punches come from the hips. So when you're on the bag and you're hitting the bag, make sure you have a vision of what punches you want to throw. Don't just throw your hands, and you're using your hips, okay? So if I was gonna do a 1, 2, 3, watch my hips. See what, I'm literally looking at you. That's what I'm looking at you. I'm punching that way, right? If I'm facing the bag the whole time and I'm in a square stance and I'm going bah, bah, bah. Look how awkward it is for me to throw that hook because I don't have any momentum from my hips. But if I'm in a good stance like this, I've got my hips, you know, and I'm here. Bah! Look at how much momentum you get. You don't even need to throw your arm at all. You can literally just leave it out here. Doosh! Ah! Obviously, I would use your arm, but you know, that's just an example. It's all about balance and your hips. That's pretty much all there is to it when it comes to hitting the bag. Knowing what you want to throw, throwing with intention, balance with your feet, and punching with your hips. It's very simple. It's very simple, simple complex. Simple complex? Is that the word I'm looking for? Simple complex. I don't know. It's simple anyway. It is simple, so yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it with bag work. I think that is pretty much everything I wanted to go over with hitting the bag. It is a lot more simple than, you know, some people may make it out to be. There's just like a couple things that you just need to drill and, you know, repeat. But hitting the bag is very simple. It just takes time to get better at. So practice the combinations I've showed you. If I have missed out on something and there's some things you want to know, then let me know in the comments or shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'm always down to help you guys out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I'm sorry if it was kind of messy. There was a lot. So I'm gonna edit it the best I can and hopefully make it shorter as well because I did talk a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. I'm gonna wrap up my stuff. Yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one.